Hello and welcome back to MBTV. I'm your host Shreya Mondal. To unpack this intersection of creativity and technology, joining us today is none other than Mr. Mohan, a respected voice in the design community. We will explore how AI is changing the future, the role of designers in this AI driven world, and what it is looking like. Mr. Mohan, we're thrilled to have you with us, so let's begin the interview.
Thank you so much, Shreya, for coming all the way.
Recently, an online debate was sparked after someone used ChatGPT as their personal interior designer. Now, some people online have praised it, calling it a brilliant example of what AI can do, AI's potential, while others are worried about it replacing human jobs. So, from your perspective, tell us, is AI a competitor or a creative collaborator?
It's a good question. Actually, using AI for interiors is a quite a debatable question. Many people are interested in googling or using most of the AI tools to get some ideas about how the interiors need to go. This is big trend because of the booming IT industry and AI technologies, to be precise. So they think that AI can do anything and everything to them with respect to interiors is definitely not to the mark as such, because technology is still evaluating. So what happens is, whenever you give an image to them or a floor plan to them, it just suggests you some colors, some patterns, some furniture, and things like that. There's no human emotion to that. That's the primary thing. So definitely no, as of now.
Looking ahead, do you think that tomorrow's clients, will expect a human AI hybrid designer, someone who combines both technology with that of their personal expertise?
Yeah, maybe in the future, down the line, maybe 3 to 4 years. And bottom line is that you can never replace a human emotion. That's the first thing. The second thing is, anything AI talks about, it talks about a static image or by its previous experiences with somebody using a prompt to get their interiors done right. It remembers, it reads, and then try to give the answer accordingly. So it's more of learning model for an AI, how to give a better outlook as an interior, right? So as a something like humanoid you are talking about, right? Human AI. So to think as a human, I think it never goes to that, because whenever you build a home or you do an interior, so 90% of the people would like their personal preferences, mostly from their heart. That's the soul that matters for an interior. It's not just the color, furniture, decor, nothing like that. It's a part, but the emotion need to be added. That it, I don't think in the near future it would.
While AI can generate layouts and mood boards, do you believe the emotional connection, the storytelling, the cultural context of a home are things that only a human designer can bring?
Talking about the layouts and the mood boards, right? They are mostly can be given by AI. The mood board, yes. Layout, yes. But the question about it is human touch, which I have been always talking about, the emotional connectivity and the cultural connectivity. Let me give an example for example, right? I have a client who is from a reputed software company. He has thorough knowledge on AI and worldly softwares that are available to, tools that are available to actually, develop some 3D models or, some images. So he happened to come here along with his family to have a discussion with us, like how best we can design him for this, in case he can throw us the models which he has. So we thoroughly inspected through our experienced designers. The connect that was missing is again the culture. He belongs to a traditional, orthodoxic family. Whenever he tries to ask an AI to develop a puja room for him, for example, right? So it does give him something out of the world which doesn't suit his culture or his traditions that he has been doing it for years, right? So that is where the cultural connectivity that comes to our mind, because we get tuned to this, right? So we have given him, this is how a traditional puja room looks like, and this is how beautifully you can design for a proper meditation. So that is where some cultural connectivity just goes off. The machine always thinks this puja room means a deity with few lamps. That's it. Or you ask, or you prompt something to it. It okay. Let us add this to that. That's all. It doesn't understand our emotion and doesn't give that. The client is so happy after giving a proper, the way he wants it, right? So that is where he respects that. I mean, the home is respected because of the culture, right? That is where he allowed it. Then he understood, okay, let me give this feedback to you, but you develop how emotionally we are connected with our home. So as you said, yes, mood board is possible, layout is possible, correct combinations are possible, and some beautification is possible. Everything is possible, but again comes to that, it's human touch.
Many people we see they are turning to AI as a cost saving alternative. Do you think this whole AI plus DIY culture will cause interior design fees to drop? Or on the flip side, it could actually highlight the value of professional designers even more?
With respect to the lowering of cost to the customers, right, like fee, right? Yes, it would, because see today AI tools are almost free because of the try, right? So they do try. So of course it will be free or with a little fee. So people are more interested in getting the designs free of cost. And coming to the professional way of doing things at an interior studio or an architect to that matter, they do charge. So how we can compare a AI model with it is, as I said earlier also, AI tool can never give a perfection. That's for sure. So that is free. Free to trial is always, it has a baggage. It will say you buy this, you buy that, then you get the perfection, but still not. But a professional architect or an interior, he perfectly know the elements that need to be added. Because see, some people may have 1,000 square feet, some people may have 2,000, 4,000, 4 BHK, 5 BHK. See, when you ask a AI to develop a 5 BHK apartment for an interior, right? It always believes that all the 5 bedrooms would be occupied by some aliens along with the family. So it tries to develop a model where five beds, 5 wardrobes, five something. It's not like that. You need to understand client's requirement. See, he might have parents, he might have guest bedroom, he might have children, he stays. Maybe one room as a Soho, as you know, it's small office, home office. We need to differentiate that properly. A professional only can give a proper suggestion for that because his expertise in that particular field is, par excel than the AI. So cost, no way, because free is free always, but doesn't give you 100% solution.
What new skills, according to you, the interior designer of the future need to have in order to stay relevant in an AI driven world?
Even today, the designers have to learn the skills of so many softwares. For example, CAD to design a floor plan, and for the 3Ds, we have a lot of softwares like SketchUp, and for rendering, we have a lot of softwares. So actually, they are using technology today to give you a proper output which you think of. See, it's not that they are not in touch with or on pace with the latest technologies, but yes, AI in the future will play a very big role with the designers or the designing aspects. Designer have to get upgrade his skills with AI. The combination of a well experienced designer along with the best AI tools will give the better layouts or the better designs which fit into their homes. Always he has to keep in touch with the latest technology just because for the output, but the emotion or the connect or the culture or the respective individuals requirements need to be fed by the designer only. And designer always has to tell the AI that this is what I am looking at. Only senior designer or who are well versed with the vast experience would only tell AI that this is the finest requirement that I am looking forward from you. Then AI will analyze. So definitely yes, designer has to keep in pace with the latest technologies happening in the AI world. Otherwise, he's at the back seat always.
With AI generated designs, how do you think that the industry should address concerns about the originality of work, the ethics, while still encouraging innovation?
Most of the people take the AI generated image and they keep their innovation on top of it and give it to the client. We have to be very ethical in saying the client that yes, This is an AI generated image for which my creativity or my inputs are being added to that. We should be plain enough to say the client or to the world that it's a combination of AI plus my innovation kept together. This is the output. We should never ever say that, even though it is generated by AI, that it's your own creativity, which gives a very false impression with the client because it looks too static. Basically, it looks, then the creativity of the developer is at stake. This is the main problem. Any copyrighted images or the work of someone which you copy to create something else from it need to be properly either acknowledged or it should be properly be understood by the client that this is what it is. So as you said, it's not that the copy of or the image generated by the AI would definitely fit into his interior. No, definitely no. So we need to acknowledge and they have to keep in pace with both the things.
Finally, some experts argue that the biggest mistake designers can make right now is ignoring AI. Do you agree? And what would your advice be to the fellow designers navigating this shift?
AI cannot be ignored fundamentally. It's catching up. Either you go with the flow or left behind. That's that simple. So my advice to the designers is go in pace with the AI, use your creativity. Be curious, but don't go beyond it. You need to understand the elements that's being used over there, whether helpful for you or not. Try learning more, keep in pace with it, and try to use it for your creativity. Definitely not, overpowering your imagination. That's the fundamental thing. Since it is giving a great output because of the development of AI tools, don't forget personally that you are a creator. Okay, don't follow it blindly. That will kill your the creativity what you have already. So keep in pace, run with it. You'll definitely give you the best output to your clients. Learn and learn.
Mr. Mohan, it was a pleasure having you with us. Thank you for sharing your valuable insights.
Thank you very much for all the time you spent here. Thank you so much.
To our viewers, thank you for watching. And if you are planning to transform your space, do not forget to check out Magic Interiors, your one-stop destination for all things home decor. Until next time, this is MBTV. See you soon.